deal with rejection in comic books. Hi, my name is TS and I write comics. And a lot of what I believed going into comic books was that I was going to have to get a thick skin. I would have to get used to harsh words and critiques and people just generally not liking my writing. But most of what I've dealt with when trying to break into comic books is not mean words or people telling me they don't like my stuff. It's silence. Nobody was listening. And in fact, people were actively ignoring me, and that's most of what I've had to deal with. It was less about getting that thick skin and more Zen meditation on creating things in a vacuum, learning to create things just for me, learning to create things for a smaller audience to slowly build up that goodwill to get people to pay attention. I had to learn that not getting anything at all was the same as getting those critiques back. I wasn't making a splash. I was not garnering their attention, so I had to improve. I had to understand that if they weren't paying attention, it wasn't because of luck. It was because I wasn't necessarily creating something that deserved their attention, and I had to get better. And you have to get better in a vacuum. You have to learn to be able to look at your work and go, how do I improve this for next time? And that's hard to do, and it's hard to keep creating if you're not getting any feedback, right? It's hard to grow from that or to not give up in that vacuum. But that's a lot of what I've had to deal with, at least when trying to break into comic books. And it's not just from the gatekeepers, right? It's not just from comic book publishers. It's from people I wanted to work with. It's from fans. It's from influencers, right? Like, you have to get the word out there. You have to market. You have to try to get someone to read your work to talk about it a lot of times. And at least for me, a lot of what I was met with was silence. And so you have to just keep trying to one up yourself and put out a better book each time to eventually deserve their attention, to garner someone's attention that they will want to talk about it and let you through some of those gates and tell a friend about it. So I don't know if you need to get a thick skin, but what you do need to do, at least in my opinion, is get used to creating in a vacuum. Let me know if you have any questions, like